Are you ready, kids? I can't hear you. No, I can't hear you. So in this video, we are going to look at finding the slope of a line when you just are given the coordinates for the 2 points. All right, so you could kind of caveman it out like I'm doing over here, where I actually plotted the points on the coordinate grid. But there is a formula, and we're going to do that. But first off, just here's how you would do it if you had no idea that how to use the formula or even that it existed. So let's just say you imagined in your brain the 2 points plotted there. Remember that the slope is always rise over run, but it's always how much what the up and down distance is between the 2 points, and that has to do with the y values. Like here, this one's 9 high and this one's 6 high. So that means that to get from the first one to the 4, 9, you have to go up 3. So that means that our rise is going to be 3. All right. And then if you want to get the run or the horizontal distance, well, those are the x values, which is going to be the 2 and the 4 here. Well, from 2 to 4, that's just 2 over. So it's going to be 3 on top and 2 on the bottom. And then it is positive because you can kind of tell from the actual graph there that is a positive slope. Now, algebraically, the way that you would do this is the top number of the fraction is just going to be like you subtracting the y values. So like here we did 9 minus 6, and that's how we got our 3. And then to get the 2, we subtracted the x values on the bottom. We did 4 minus 2. And that's how we got the 3 over 2. The fancy formula that they give you, just kind of keep yourself together here as I write it out. All right, it's y2 minus y1. That just means you're subtracting the y values over x2 minus x1. All right, that's the formula where, y2 and x2 just represent, that can be y2, this can be x2. And then the x1, x2, the x1, y1 represents the other one, the other ordered pair. It doesn't matter how you label it. What is important is that if you do 1 minus 5, then you need to do 2 minus 18. All right, you don't want to just subtract them willy-nilly. You want to make sure that you do the right order. So if you were to do 5 minus 1, then you would need to do 18 minus 2. So the order there kind of matters. All right, so the top number, we're going to subtract those y values. I guess I'll just do it straight from the way the formula says. y2 is 1 minus y1, which is 5, over, and then we're going to subtract the x values. x2, which is 2, minus 18. All right, 1 minus 5 is negative 4. 2 minus 18 is negative 16. The negatives can just cancel each other out. 4 over 16 will simplify down to 1/4. And that's our answer for that one. You could plot the points and check your answer. I do suggest you do something like that. All right, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. All right. Let's see, the order that I want to do this. I know last one I did this one minus that one and that one minus this one. I think I'm going to do it the opposite. I'm going to subtract the y values. So I'm going to do 2 minus negative 1. And so since I started with this one, I need to start with the negative 8 on the bottom. I need to do negative 8 minus 4. All right, 2 minus negative 1, that's 2 plus 1, so 3. Negative 8 minus 4, that's negative 12. And a positive and a negative will be negative. 3 over 12 will simplify down to negative 1/4. What's with all the 1/4, man? Okay. So hopefully you got a sure footing on how to apply that formula. Here, you're going to see a couple of special cases here. So let me zoom out a little. Y2 minus Y1, X2 minus X1. All right, so let's do 7. I'll do Y2 here. So 7 minus 7, doing that one and that one, over 2 minus 0. So this is going to give us a 0 on top and a 2 on bottom, which comes out to 0 divided by 2, so it's 0. What this is a horizontal line. All right, horizontal lines have slope of 0. 0, 7 is going to be about right there. Call that 7 high. And then 2, 7 would be about right here. I didn't draw it even with the other one, but they should be straight across from each other, horizontal. All right, so in that case, the Y2 minus Y1 just gave us 0. On the next one, Y2 minus Y1, that's going to be 9. Well, I guess I'll do it the other way. Negative 80 minus 9. And then on the bottom, we're going to get 2 minus 2. That's negative 89 divided by or over 0. That's a problem. You can't divide by 0. So this is undefined, and that makes sense because these two, if you were to plot them, 2, 9 would be about right here. 2, negative 80 would be super far down there, but they would create a vertical line if you were to connect the dots. All right. I'll put some more examples somewhere else for you. So if you need some more practice on it, it'll be there.